Hey boys, welcome back to some more Nrl Supercoach. It's going to be the round 24 review, and as you can see, a bit of a monster week. It was, it was a high scoring round in general, and it sort of just came down to whether or not you had probably if you had all three, then obviously you had a great week, but if you had two of the big 150 scorers, then you had a good week if you had other decent plays as well. But yeah, it was definitely could have been a big moving week for some, or up and down, honestly. We finished on 15-21. I don't want to complain. I'm not necessarily complaining, but it is again, it could have been another what if, you know. We were looking for a very good 1600 score, or not necessarily. It's like, obviously we'll talk about it, but yeah, if something else happens and something else might not happen, it is what it is. But it did feel like, how do we not get a high 1500s this week with the scorers we had? But still fantastic. Again, green arrows. It feels very good this time of the year to keep seeing green arrows. I don't want to keep saying it could have been more, but the last few weeks I feel like there was room to really push for a really high finish, but not quite nailing things. Still, things are going very well. I can't complain with that. But let's go through the team. A bit more injury carnage, that's for sure. But let's have a look. So Blake Brayley punching out a 71. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was pretty sure he was gonna lose the try assist to Big Heart Tapua, because I don't know, they're always strange one. Those dummy half just one off the ruck, bang, forward goes over. And I feel like early in the year, Brayley and also Harry Grant lost a lot of try assists to very similar moments like that. But I don't know, the scorers seem to be giving those now. I don't know. They're a bit of a grey area. Obviously, I was hoping he kept it, and he did. So 71 points for Brayley. Front row, Payne Haas, 99 points. Yep, he's fucking unbelievable. He's unbelievable. Terrell May punching out 81. Kalamatangi, we did obviously take the loop of Nico Hines, so Kalamatangi came in, and Lindsay Smith, who we didn't play, 45, which is fine. We weren't going to play him. I keep saying it, but he's turned me around. I was so angry at him. He played 62 minutes. He played big minutes. Just I don't know. I think this game he really went back to sort of the passing. He was a Zayo all over again. But yeah, if we need him, he's still going to be there. But hopefully we don't. It's going to be interesting next year. Obviously, we're already thinking about next year. But what are we going to do in the front row, man? Payne Haas, obviously, I guess Payne Haas is always expensive. But Terrell May, we're not going to have the luxury of what did Terrell May start at? Was he 470 or a bit more, wasn't he? He was almost 600k, so yeah, he wasn't cheap. But yeah, it'll be interesting what happens next year with the props. Are you gonna spend up for them? Maybe. They're the most consistent big scorers. You probably have to, but yeah, that's for another time. The back row, Eli Katoa, 74, we'll take. Angus Crichton finally repaying the faith, 83 points, we will take. Just a bit more. The base was better. He was taking more carries. There were a few offloads, few tackle busts. He was getting the bumpers up a bit more. It was good to see, because I feel like he has been very disappointing. I know he played Origin, but his form, I don't think probably warranted playing Origin this year. But he was always going to get picked. I guess the Roosters as a whole were very disappointing at the start. They are starting to find their groove, so hopefully Crichton can have a big finish. And Viliami Kikau, 46. Honestly, we'll take the 46. We'll take the 46 and run. yeah, didn't really get any attack in this one, so we'll take it. Connor Watson with the 22-point banger. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I don't know what I'm going to do this week. That's the one thing I'm now a little bit undecided on what I'm going to do with Brayley being out. Because obviously the initial plan was Sandon Smith, nuff him out. Nuff Sandon Smith out to going, and then we can obviously swing Watson up to hooker to be our number one hooker. But man, very annoying. He's playing like 55 minutes. Like, I know the first week where he came on, played 55 minutes, he scored 63. It was like, okay, so his points are up, but you know, you don't want it. And then, yeah, it's been more indicative the last couple of weeks. But, I feel like 22 is a bit low. Like, it was... I mean, they put a bit of a score on the Dogs. I don't know. Just the base wasn't there. He didn't run the footy. So... yeah, I think the 22 is a bit of it's one of those ones where if he scored another 40, I probably wouldn't even really be thinking about it. I'd just be like, yeah, we'll do what I was going to do. Watson can punch out his 40. I don't think he's going to get another 20. Like, he could jag some attack. So, it's not ideal, but it's probably not the worst thing. The only thing I was thinking of was, like, if I can somehow afford Harry Grant in one trade, I would honestly do that. But, yeah, I don't think we can. We'll have a look. The halves, so Nico Hines, big 145, obviously our vice captain. Not playing this week, so yeah, we're losing a couple of big names, honestly. Nathan Cleary, 74. So I mean the big 50-50 call originally. I mean, I don't think it was 50-50, but it was still it was difficult not to vice captain Cleary, but I mean the matchup and everything, it was, yeah, it called out for Hines, so you obviously couldn't get Cleary. Didn't score that well, so that's a win for all considered, who obviously didn't vice captain. Jaden Campbell, 51 points. Honestly, again, for how bad they were, Campbell didn't have a great game. He still got 50 points. I will take the 50 points. Yeah. King Tongia, my man King Tongia, 63. Oh my word, he's so good. And I mean, it's funny because, like, he's been really rock solid. It was honestly, so he came out 83 points, was like, wow, this is a bottom dollar cheapie potential here. Fantastic. 33 the next week, I was like, okay, fair enough. Like, he pretty much all in base, I'm pretty sure. I was like, 33, that's fine. And then it backed it up with 22, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, fuck, this is a bit of a disaster. But honestly, other than that, like 43, 48, 60, 68, then two more shockers. So he does do, he doubles up 18 and 34. But then 41, 59, 62, 77, 63. Like, he's been pretty fucking good. He's been pretty good. Like, yeah, a couple of dud scores, but all things considered, he's been really solid. It hasn't really helped me at all. He's 500k. I'm not playing him any weeks, but if you were gonna play him, I guess this week against the Rabbits, you could take the gamble. The Titans are playing the Warriors, so no, I'd still much prefer to play Campbell. But if there was carnage, I don't, you could play him. He's also, like, turning into not be like a excuse me, not to be an AE problem, so that's good. Center wing. Oh, I mean, this is what I was talking about at the start. This could have been a 1600 score, and this is the reason where it was like, man, how do we not? Zach Lomax 124, very good. Isaac Tungo, I feel really good about the Tungo play. I've got to be honest. I feel really good about it. He's been really good. And he can do this. Like, Tungo, he's got the pedigree to be a Supercoach gun. He's just, I don't know, the start of the year he was fucking awful. I mean, the Penrith were terrible to start. He very often has like niggling injuries, and he also loves a sin bin, so he's never really been there. But boy oh boy, since I bought him in, he's been great. He's been really good. The only, like, it's just a little frustrating that he got sin binned in the fucking Gold Coast game, but other than that, like, it's still good. It's still really good. What did he... I don't think he... Did he score a try? No. He had a try assist. Plenty of tackles. And that's what's great. Like, he makes plenty of tackles. He takes plenty of carries. He obviously has the offloading, the tackle busting. Yeah. Really good. I've been so happy with it. I've been so happy with it. Kiraz, 36. Ruben Garrick, 21. Dane Gagai, 30. Nwangani Tawaze, we didn't play 35. Karapani, we didn't play 39. So this is... I felt pretty good as well for my sit starts, right? It was a tough choice between playing... originally, it was like, do I play Nwangani Tawaze or do I play Karapani? And eventually I sat on, no, I'm not going to play Nwangani Tawaze. Honestly, I think we got the big score last week. They're probably going to fucking box him out again. And they did. And also the fact that Tuala was on Tupou's side, it was like, yeah, they're going to get a fucking Tupou all fucking night. They're not going to, they're going to just box out Nwangani Tawaze, which they did. So that felt good. And then we were playing Karapani, but obviously with Hines going 140, we were obviously going to loop 145, so that's when we ended up swinging Kalamatangi in. We were obviously playing Terrell May, so then Karapani dropped out, which was, I'm not going to lie, it was nerve-wracking because the Broncos against the Dolphins, Reece Walsh went crazy. Karapani, he did score a try off a kick, but yeah, thankfully he did not go big. So after the game, scoring like 39, I felt really good. I felt really good about my decisions. But then, yeah, Garrick was on track to get a really solid score. Got 20-odd points, 21 points in about 20 minutes. I think it was a pretty big loss when he went off for Manly. I know people are... I don't know. I feel like people don't really respect Garrick too much, but I think he's pretty important to that team overall, as well as like a... I mean, Olakau'atu is the big one. Like, they just have no fucking strike without Olakau'atu, bro. He is such a massive loss for their just try-scoring ability. Like, with Tommy not really going flash hot, like, yeah, it's just... I don't know. But yeah, Garrick now gone probably for the season with, you just tell, like, very similar to Olakau'atu, just going down, bang, shoulder extended. Yeah, I don't think we know the full extent yet, but I'd say pretty likely he is gone for the season. So 20 points for him. That wasn't great. Because again, it was like, so what happened? Obviously... we got an AE, right? So our lowest scoring player who didn't play was fucking Connor Watson. So Watson with his fucking 22, he came in, but you still drop out your lowest score. So as it stood, Ruben Garrick was still our lowest scorer of 21. So we did get Connor Watson's 22. So thank you, Connor Watson, for that 22 and one extra point over Ruben Garrick, who played 20 minutes. But, oh well, what can you do? Dane Gagai. Oh my God. We'll talk about him with Drinkwater. So our fullbacks went crazy. Tedesco, 85, you'll take it. Dylan Edwards, 119. Very good. And our boy Drinky, 150. 150. Now, I know originally I did pose the idea of trading Drinky to Trbojevic last week. And that was like a very like off-rip type thinking. Honestly, after looking at the matchups, I was never going to do that with the Cowboys taking on the Knights. I felt as confident about Drinky as I did about Turbo. Honestly, I felt more confident about Drinky because the Tigers have actually been pretty decent. Like, all things considered, I think the Tigers have been pretty okay. So I felt much better about Drinky than Turbo this week. Obviously, it was a little bit... I mean, it was a bit nerve-wracking because Drinky can have a buster and Tommy potentially can go big, but obviously Drinky went massive, 150. But what a juxtaposition this fucking game was, bro. Thank God we had Drinky, because obviously on one side we had Scotty just carving up the Knights and going massive. On the flip side, the big trade-in of Gagai, this is going to be like one of the worst trade-ins of all time, just didn't touch the football, just decided he's not going to touch the footy. They weren't going to use him in attack. They didn't look like fucking giving him the ball in attack. He didn't take any tough carries. And oh my God, like nearing the end of the game, when he was like cramping up, I was losing it. I was like, what has he done? What has he fucking done? I don't know. He's clearly got a niggle. I think that's the reason he didn't goal kick the other week, was he's got like a hemi Oh, I wish clubs were a bit more fucking upfront with like shit like that, because I definitely would not have traded him in last week if we knew he had a bit of a hamstring niggle or tightness or fucking whatever. But holy shit, it was so frustrating watching him. I need to look at the stats. I know he got a jaggy line break assist to Dom Young, and very late in the game, I know he had a couple of tackle busts, but far out, dude. That was one of the worst displays I've ever fucking seen. So, yeah, 15 tackles. 9 missed tackles. Thank you. 9 missed tackles. So that, that cuts it by a lot. Tackle bus. He had 3 tackle busts, so 6 points there. He had 1 offload. And the big thing here is the runs. Holy fuck. I couldn't believe it. Obviously, yeah, got the jaggy line break assist. And then the fucking runs, bro. He took fucking... What's that? 2 runs over 8 meters, and then 2 runs... No, one run over 8 meters and 4 hit-ups. So he had 5 runs. He ran the ball 5 times. Again, thank God for Drinkwater, because that would have ruined my weekend. Honestly, that performance from Gagai would have ruined my weekend. Like, he was up against fucking Jackson Purdue. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, we're in for a good score here. Like, it might not be a big ton or anything, but he's gonna, he'll bump off Purdue a couple of times. He'll take his carries. He'll get some tackle busts. Like, the Cowboys are not a team that hit and stick. They miss a lot of tackles. So I was very happy with the Gagai play this week. What the fuck? What happened? What happened, bro? What the fuck happened? I don't know what to say. I'm so angry. I'm so mad. I'm so mad, dude. I can't believe it. Also, I gotta get off this topic. It's making me so angry. I was so mad watching him. But that young fullback, Voltano, fuck him as well. Honestly, fucking ball hog young kids, bro. Holy shit. The Knights wonder why they don't score any goddamn points. They had... I don't know how this is like not being told to the Knights. For the love of God, stop hitting the second rower at every goddamn opportunity, and fullback, pass the goddamn football. Like, early on in that game, sweeping play, look good. Voltano, I'm pretty sure it's Voltano, right? Am I going crazy? I'm pretty sure. Whatever. Fuck him. Honestly, he had a 3-on-2. Gagai, Dom Young outside of him. Gagai straight through a gap. No, just, young kid coming through. Of course he just fucking ball hogs and gets tackled. At at that moment, I should have known. And then, yeah, they didn't look like giving Gagai any attacking ball against Jackson Purdue. I don't know why you would against one of the weaker defenders in the centres. Yeah, fucking why would you give it to one of your better strike weapons? Doesn't make any damn sense. And yeah, every attacking opportunity just hit fucking Kai Pearce-Paul. He's good. I like Kai Pearce-Paul. But there has to be a bit of subtlety, a little bit of trickery. You don't just do the same fucking thing over and over again. I hate the Knights. I hate the Knights so much, bro. But yeah, that's fine. What are you going to do? We'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm going to play Gagai this week, but I'm so off it. Yeah. Put him back to fullback for the love of God. At least he can pass the ball. Like they looked, I'm sorry, that Voltano, or whatever his name is, could be a very good player coming through, but Gagai was better at fullback, 100%. Could actually set up some tries and and look good. Again, maybe it was the injury. He couldn't sustain it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he's fit to play this week, but boy, oh boy, I'm mad. If you couldn't tell. But I've got to get off that topic. I knew coming in I was going to rant and rave about Gagai and the Knights in this one. I just genuinely I couldn't believe watching that game. Fucking 5 runs. What the hell happened? Okay. Fucking shut the hell up, Dan. Let us move on. So, let's just get the team set up for now. Well, no, there's no point doing that. So, Colin Matongi can go out. Terrell May come in. Take the R off him. Katoa, Cryan will obviously play. Doggies are taking on the Storm. I mean, if you could help it, I would rather not play Kickout. But again, there's no... It's like, I want Hudson Young, but I'm not bringing in Hudson Young this week against Penrith, right? Like, he could be good, and he's going to be a focal point, but it's like, do you really bring in Hudson Young this week against Penrith? I don't think so. So you probably just ride it with Kickout another week, unless there's another back rower that tickles me, because we still need to get rid of Kalamatangi. I think I will do this. I only did that because of the loop, having to have Kalamatangi as our non-scoring player. But yeah, Kalamatangi still has to go to somebody. I don't know who. Connor Watson probably is going to get pushed up to our hooker, but we'll see, because I don't really... he's on thin ice as well, bro. He's also been a terrible trade-in. I really should have just gone fucking... I mean, I should have just gone Brayley at the time, but I should have just gone Harry Grant. I mean, a Harry Grant-Brayley combo actually would have been good. Like, originally the dummy half was shit. Now it's actually good again, but we'll see. Also, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Sharks. McInnes, very unfortunately, has done his ACL, so I wonder who gets the lock. Maybe could be Calhoun, or... Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't obviously affect Brayley. He plays 80 minutes, but... I don't know. It could be a guy worth picking up, I guess. We'll have a look next week. No Nico, so Cleary comes in. So no reserve for him. Campbell, yes. Lomax, Kiraz. I mean, I didn't mention as well, Kiraz has also been pretty shocking. But yeah, before I went off my rant, the reason I'm like, how was this not a 1600 score, was like, with all these scores, out of, especially Garrick and Gagai, with the matchups they had, like, Garrick got injured, okay, but then it was like, how did Gagai not get a good score, Like, 2 of these 3, or at least 1 of these 3 getting a good score? What if? But, a lot of people own them, so it is what it is. But yeah, Lomax definite, Kiraz definite. Tungo, is he against Timoko? I don't think so. I think they're against the better edge, which is annoying, but yeah, they use Tungo really well in attack, and he's got good base. So I still feel pretty good about playing Tungo. Originally, when I brought him in, I was like, I'm probably not going to play Tungo for the tough games, but he's just been fucking good. So I probably roll it again. Then it's the Doggies, then it's the Dragons. So we'll see. I think I'm happy enough to play Tungo, I think. Garrick obviously out, so we will just bring in Gagai for now. Tedesco, Edwards, Drinky. Yeah, I mean, you're not trading any of those. Drinky up against the Tigers. It could be anything. I mean, the Tigers have been really good, but I do think the Cowboys, they are a team that can trouble the Tigers. Like, we've seen it before. They put a big score on the Tigers. Vice versa, the Tigers have put a big score on them. Like, yeah, interesting. Well, actually, I'm sure this will show up pretty well. Drinky against the Tigers. Let's have a look at his highest and lowest score. High score of 173 and low score of 36. So, yeah, bit of a anomaly there. But yeah, that's fine, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still... I think at this point I can't, right? I still was like slightly interested in getting Turbo. But now with Garrick out injured... Like, I've got Garrick to trade. Fuck, Garrick's 480. He's so cheap. Oh my god. I didn't even realize he's so cheap. Can you even get anybody good? That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense. He's scored pretty badly the last few weeks as well. But fuck, he's 480k. The annoying thing is as well, like, because Supercoach goes on the average, he's still averaged 68 for the year, so he's not going to come in at like a cheap price next year. He'll be a little cheaper than he usually is, but nothing crazy. What did he start at this year? At 680. So he'll be like, yeah, he'll be pretty much what he fucking always is, I guess. So yeah, no Garrick. So reserves at the moment. No Waganitawaze. You gotta roll it. I think you play him. We play Drinky. Yeah, it's looking a little light. I don't hate the Karapani play this week. Yeah, I don't mind playing Karapani. And then, I mean, he's out of King Tonga and Lindsay Smith. You probably go Lindsay Smith. Although, I've got nobody in this first... You know what? Fuck, at the moment, I think you go King Tonga. I've got nobody in this first game, so it's an absolute fucking bludger for me. At least if I've got King Tonga, I can see him work his magic. So yeah, that's under the proviso that... I think I just made up a word, but you know what? We'll roll with it. But yeah, that's if we don't do another trade, which we probably should. We probably should. I'm just looking, because again, if I don't have to waste the trade to get going this week, especially with Connor Watson being shit, like, we're going to get like a free loop anyway. Because we've only got Connor Watson and Lindsay Smith that'll come in. So it's like, is it actually worth doing the trade? If we need the money, then yes, but yeah, the Sharky, no, not the Sharkies. Let's just have a quick squiz at like vice captain, just to have a look to see if we probably can't. We probably don't have to do the trade then. Then we have a few more up our sleeve, or one extra up our sleeve. So vice captain. Obviously, we'll have a better look at this after team list and everything. But just for now, obviously Cleary is potential vice captain. Even against the Raiders, he's still Cleary. He's still rock solid. Melbourne against the Doggies. I don't really have any Melbourne guys of note. I mean, Katoa, nah. Manly Dolphins, obviously, if you have like a what's his face? Actually, it doesn't. What am I talking about? It doesn't matter. The Sharks are on a bye, so I could do the vice captain really late, and get a free crack at it. Yeah. Okay. I think. I think. Yeah. We'll have a better look at this, but I think I don't think I worry about it. I don't have enough. I think it's fine. Connor Watson's probably going to be our fucking lowest score anyway. So it doesn't matter if he's starting or if he's like our AE. So yeah, it's fine. I don't think we have to worry about it. The only thing I did want to look at, I don't think we can quite afford it because Grant's gone pretty well the last couple of weeks. Oh, it's so close. Sanders Smith 443. Fuck, I'd love to trade Connor Watson to Grant, but we can't do that. Yeah, we can't do that without getting in going. Fuck, dude, if I could... if I could have traded Sanders Smith straight to Harry Grant, I would have done that in a heartbeat, I think. Although, you know, should be a tough game against the Dogs, even though the Dogs have fallen off a bit. Then it's the Roosters, then it's the Bronx. They probably don't rest as well. Like with Hughes being out injured, with Pappy being out injured, Grant probably doesn't get a rest, but it's not a great like run home. It's good. Like they do he fucking carves up the Broncos, but yeah, it's all right. Any other dummy halves we could trade instead of going the Nuff? But again, is it worth doing this? I don't think so. I mean, Kurt Donahue, I do love Kurt Donahue. He got 77, but I feel like he has been really good. He scored low against the Roosters, but that was the Roosters put fucking 60 on him. That was a bit of a wild game. Played 80 minutes. He's been good. Take on Manly, Gold Coast, finish with Raiders. I just don't know if that's worth it though. Obviously, limited trades. I mean, what we've got to look at is the center wing primarily. I mean, again, we'll look at second row for now. I don't know. There's just no one really. I mean, Duncan's. I couldn't believe this, man. Duncan was the guy I was sort of keen on. But then during the game... Actually, no, before... No, what happened? I can't remember what happened. Was it before the game or during the game? He obviously moved to center. And I was looking at it like, oh, you beauty. Like, I was keen on Duncan. But then moving to center, even though he's done okay there in the past, it's not ideal. And then he scores fucking 2 tries, like, nearing the end of the game. I couldn't believe it. But... I can't go him now. You can't go him now. Like, it's a good matchup against the Dragons, but then a bye in 26. Yeah. Yuck. Who else have we got? So, yeah, Hudson Young. I still want Hudson Young next week, but it's like, he's got 100 break even. Taking on Penrith. I mean, are you really getting Hudson Young this week? I really don't think it's worth it. I really don't think it's worth getting Hudson Young. I'm not flush with like gun players this week. I would drop King Tongia for Hudson Young, but there's every chance Hudson does not go crazy. Sorensen, Kai Piers Paul. Papa Lee going well, but scored another try, just a barge over. Bowie Fermor, Heron Clark, Carrigan 48, Jackson Ford 90 points. I'm pretty sure most in base as well. Now he's fucking gone for the season, so that people that had him would be fuming. Fucking Naff White. Nah, he scored 2 tries in this one. I was sort of looking at White. I was like, he was so good at the start. He's been rock solid, but not worth it. He's still not playing like massive minutes. Fuck, I guess it doesn't matter. I was like, Donahue's dual Turaf hooker. You could trade in, then you'd have Connor Watt. But there's no reason for that. There's no reason for that. Fuck, I mean Tino. I guess Tino's still pretty good, right? He did get a nasty knock in this one, so he played potentially a few less minutes. Got 56 in 53 minutes. Yeah, I don't mind Tino. He's really cheap. He's as cheap as when he's cheaper than when he started. What's his break even? 91. Like, the injury's still a little worrying. It's a tough game. Yeah, maybe you just wait the next couple of weeks again. I don't know if it's worth bringing him in this week, even though I do like it. Jermaine Hopgood. Anyone else of note? Anyone else of note? I don't know. I think that's it for the back rowers. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then the other big one, obviously, if Garrick is gone for the season, he is very fucking cheap now. So this is going to be a little dicey, but we do have quite a bit of money in the bank still. So that is nice. Who can we actually afford? Boy, oh boy. If Iro... Dude. Do you just wait for KL Iro after the bye? Oh, if he's back. Oh, if Iro is back in round 26, bro. Obviously, we need a bit of cash. But, if we go like Kalamatangi to Tino next week or whatever, we'll make the cash. That would be fucking beautiful if Iro is back in round 26. Newcastle... great matchup, and the dog. I mean, it's a good matchup. Iro is great regardless, but that would be nice. I would definitely take the punt on Iro. Obviously, the injury is a bit iffy, a bit risky with how often he's done it, but fuck, you'd take the punt. You'd take the punt on Iro if he's back next week, I think. I mean, do you just load up on fucking Penrith Panthers? Casey McLean? I can't afford him, so... Yeah, can't quite afford him, so no reason to. But I mean, he's getting a lot of good footy, I gotta say. He's getting a lot of good footy. Yeah. Daniel Tupou just keeps scoring fucking tries. Scored a hat-trick, didn't crack a ton. AJ Brimson. Dude, Keanu Kinney being back. I mean, surely Kinney goes to fullback this week. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Adam Dewey, 111. Oh, do you go Adam Dewey? I mean, the Cowboys, really good game against the Cowboys. Canberra tough, but then the Gold Coast, fuck. Dewey's like somewhat tempting. Yeah, the Tigers have a good draw. Obviously, the Raiders game is tough, but... I mean, the guy I'm actually sort of... I mean, Roger as well. Roger... I do like Tuivasa-Sheck because they also have a really good run to finish. Gold Coast, Para, Manly. I mean, Tuivasa-Sheck's been really good as well. It's just... I don't know. I just... He's been rock solid. The Warriors, I do worry about just their attack. I just don't see them scoring a lot, but he is good. Maybe he is the play. But the guy I want to look at actually, I mean, Tuapiki. Tuapiki actually a little bit tempting as well. I do love Tuapiki. I had him at the start of the year, and he shit me a little bit, but he was on the wing. He just wasn't getting any football. But at fullback, don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Where is he? I thought he would have made more money than this. Taylor May is the guy I was... Taylor's the guy I'm sort of interested in. I'm not going to lie. I probably prefer him to Dewey, I think. Just for the... I feel like the base is just better. Like, Taylor... Yeah, I mean, the doggies obviously got a knock in that one, so I didn't miss 15 minutes. He scored 50 against Penrith when Penrith were going really well, low-scoring game. 90 against the Titans in his game back, and then tonned up against Manly. Then he's got Cowboys this week, obviously, Canberra, Gold Coast. I don't hate the Dalen, but you know what? Okay, we'll wrap it up there. Obviously, a lot to play out with. I mean, yeah, with team lists and everything like that. So we'll see where we stand. Obviously, a big scoring week. A couple of weeks left. You know, it's going to be an interesting few weeks. We've got 4 trades. We still have 4 trades. We might not have to use the trade on enough. So originally, it was only really 3 trades to work with. Plus that enough that didn't really do much for us other than... Connor Watson is our hooker 1 for this week, but fuck, does it really matter? But yeah, other than that, 4 trades to potentially get a little funky, but yeah, we'll see. With the injuries and whatnot, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. Make sure to like and comment. See you guys in the next one.